Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay nandito tayo sa Zamboanga, kung saan 3 buwan na po nating ipinatutupad ang Sardine Management Plan natin, kung saan ang isang component po nito ay yung 3 buwang hindi paghuhuli ng sardinas o yung Sardine Close Season. Natapos na po yung Sardine Close Season at ngayon po ay unang araw ng panghuhuli ng sardinas. Kaya po nandito tayo ngayon sa Zamboanga.
Actually, about over 5 years ago, ako personally and somebody from the canning group exerted efforts to have this particular close fishing season be implemented. So, sa amin, we wanted conservation of the resources actually, but it took a while before it was actually implemented. So now that it has been implemented, we're glad because we would look at it that the resources would really improve come fishing period.
The fish ban is more on sustainability. Okay, we don't overfish. How can you say overfish? Because even the fingerlings, you're already catching it. So this is sustainability. The owners here in Zamboanga, especially the canning factories and the fishing companies, they don't want what happened in Gensan when there was overkill or overfishing of tuna. Okay, it is never their intention to later on go into the junkyard business. So in able to sustain the operation, sometimes you have to do sacrifices to ensure that it would sustain. Now, fish is a natural product. It goes through the natural process. So therefore, you have to protect it. You really have to protect it. Actually, since the ban started December to March, so this is the thing that we are accustomed with. What we're very happy is because of the study. This is the first study, comprehensive study ever DA-BFAR went into. And this is coming up with an inventory because we need to come up with an inventory of our tamban here in the region. And it's very comprehensive. We are part of the study. And later on, we can say that this study is credible because the private sector is involved. You cannot say, you're just coming up with a study for the sake of just saying it's November, because we're part of the study.
Ang ating pag-aaral, unahin ko po yung doon sa data collected on landing site ay nagpapakita ay karamihan ng ang data na ko-collect natin ay yung juvenile yung nako-collect. By the way, yung nagpag-umpisa ng pag-collect ng data na yon ay nag-umpisa ng November. At yung initial resort natin ay up to the end of February. So karamihan ng nagko-collect na yon ay juvenile. Ibig sabihin, pinanganak o naitlog yun ng juvenile na yon doon sa buwan ng November or December. So ibig sabihin, kaya nasabi ko nagko-confirm doon sa previous studies. Kasi yung previous study ay pointing to the month of November up to February as the peak of breeding or spawning season of tamban. So, yun ang significant ng initial result na yun. As I said, it confirms the result of that previous study. So, doon naman sa study number 2, yung collection of survey on board of eggs and larvae, ganon din po yung larvae na ko-collect karamihan for the month of November and December. So nagja-jive po yung dalawang studies na yon. Ibig sabihin na yung months na pointed na yung 3 buwan ay talaga yun ang spawning or breeding period for tamban.
We'd like to see this study would progress and see whether we can consider other locations in the Philippines wherein you can find sardines and include in the ban. So far in the Philippines, this is the first comprehensive study made on fish stock. Now, if the result is really good, then we ask the question whether this is applicable to other species in other areas. Then, can we protect the fishing industry as a whole, considering we have 7,100 islands?
Well, in the next 5 years, hopefully, yung continuous study ng fisheries together with us, stakeholders, I mean, the private sector, sana magkaroon talaga ng concrete study on the analysis of this fish. I mean, yung tungkol sa pangitlog, kung saan talaga ang lugar, no? Lahat ng mga ito, kailangan natin ma-collaborate para iisa lang talaga ang direksyon, lalo na sa conservation. Saka yung mga tao sana na makakita ng mga ganito, mag-observe din sana sila para ma-conserve for the future. Kasi maubusan tayo pag huli lang tayo ng huli, hindi natin kino-conserve ang ating resources.
As to the result of the whole plan, siyempre makikita pa natin yon, towards the few months that will happen kung talaga bang dumami yung sardinas. Pero yung initial report ng ating mga isda is sa layong 300 meters mula sa pangpang, nakikita nila yung maliliit na sardinas. So ibig sabihin, indication ito na talagang dumami ang sardinas. Pangalawa, nakita natin din yung compliance. So, importante yung compliance. Of the above more than 600 commercial fishing vessels na nandito sa bandang Zamboanga area, at nag-ooperate within the Sardine Management Plan area, nakakita tayo ng almost 99% compliance. Actually, dalawang insidente lamang yung talagang nagkaroon ng aktual na paghuhuli at pagsasampa ng kaso na isinagawa. At nung mga initial na araw ng implementation, karamihan nag-warning lang tayo because that's part of what we call education. In-educate natin yung mga tao, pero most of them heeded to the call of stopping. So I guess, yung resulta na yun, napaka-importante na this time, we were able to convince our fishermen. We were able to get a very high degree of cooperation among the sectors. At dito napakita rin natin yung continuity. Yung importante kasi dito yung when we implement a ban, talagang tuloy-tuloy. Hindi yung nag-ban ka ng isang linggo, pagkatapos wala na tayong effort, ito tuloy-tuloy hanggang sa dulo, hanggang sa matapos, and yun nga, hanggang mag-umpisa na ng pagbubukas ng sardinas. Nandito na naman tayo.
Once the fishing season will be open, definitely tamban, the supply of tamban will be there. Expectedly, price will drop. But you have to see the holistic operation. How about fuel price? Is it going up or down? In terms of minimum wage, you compare the minimum wage of last year, that was around 257 or 225. Now it's 267 something. See, holistic scenario, a lot of prices are going up also. So you cannot say that automatically after the fish ban, the price will drop. Fuel price is going up almost every day or every other day. So how can the sardines price drop? Now, you go to fishing, you have your fuel cost. Is the fuel cost the same now until before the fish ban started? So we have to be careful with our pronouncements.
Well, of course, ang importante rito na dahilan ng pagpunta natin dito sa Zamboanga ngayon, na magkaroon ng sustainability ng dami ng sardinas. Yung kasing sardine fishery sa Pilipinas contributes to about almost 30% of the total capture fisheries production natin. 25% of it is on the commercial sector, and then 11% naman of the total catch ng municipal sector. So you put that together, that's about 30% of the total captured fisheries catch. So ang laki nun, So, kung sakasakali na ma-increase natin ito, even by half, no? Can you imagine how much fish this is, no? And based on the scientific estimates that we have, ilang doble yung mahuhuli natin eh. Pero kaya nga ayaw ko muna magbigay ng figure, bilangin na lang natin yung isda pagka nahuli na natin. Pero talagang medyo upbeat tayong lahat na with this program talagang dadaming sardinas, dadaming isda. Yun nga, makuha lang natin yung additional 50% of what we have now. Ang laking bagay na.